Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. I hope you're all well today. I had the singing urge, and I thought it would be a good idea if we did an hour of just Australian songs today. I've got a new microphone to set up, to try out. I got a new mixer yesterday, which was really, really awesome, and I was really happy with it. And I wanted to try out my standing setup with my new mic too. So I'm going to do just purely Australian music today. I'm not sure if I have anyone coming to join me. So if I do, fantastic. If not, I'm just going to keep singing. So it'd be probably the best place to start with In Excess. So I'll do Never Tear Us Apart to start with. Name in the chat. Hope you've all had a good day wherever you are. It's been a bit cooler here today, which is nice after our hot weather. So it's been nice for a bit of the cool. So here we go. I'm going to start off with a bit of In Excess. If anyone does have any requests for the Aussie stuff, let me know. I'm going to sing for an hour and we're going to go from there. So here we go. This is In Excess, Never Tear Us Apart. Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you. I love your precious heart. I was standing, you were there, two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. We could live for 1,000 years, but if I hurt you, I'd make wine from your tears. I told you that we could fly, 'cause we all have a wing, but some of us don't know why. I was standing, you were there, two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. I was standing, you were there, two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. I was standing, you were there, two worlds collided. Hello, Wanda. Welcome. I hope you are well today. That was a little bit of In Excess to get us started off with. I do apologize. I had a rather long hiatus for a while and I've been back again recently. So it's really, really good to see you again. I hope you have been well. It's nice weather over here, which helps. And I know most people are in the middle of winter at the moment. So I'm going to just keep moving on with the singing. So the next song I'm going to do is by a group called The Church, and it's called Under the Milky Way Tonight. And it's definitely one of our, sorry, um, one of our local anthems, I guess, for a better way of putting it. Each country will have certain songs they love, and this is one of ours. You know, it's always good when the bot's sick. It's a sign that you're doing what you're meant to be doing. So let me know if the audio is not coming out okay. This is the first time I've used this mic. So hopefully it will. I know, right? Swatting bots has become a bit of a, part-time job here, as well as wrangling in YouTube's a part-time job. I had a song about that one too. So anyway, did I put oh yes, I did put the name on the screen. So here we go. This is The Church, Under the Milky Way Tonight. Sometimes when this place gets kind of empty, Sound of their breath fades with the light. I think about the loveless fascination under the Milky Way tonight. Lower the curtain down on Memphis. Lower the curtain down, all right. I got no time for private consultation under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. And it's something quite peculiar. Something shimmering and white leads you here despite your destination under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. And it's something quite peculiar. Something shimmering and white leads you here despite your destination under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find under the Milky Way tonight. Under the Milky Way tonight. So there you go. That was Under the Milky Way Tonight by The Church. That's definitely one of our favorite songs here. Definitely one you hear everywhere. You know, the ones you hear on the radio and everything like that non-stop. So that's definitely one of ours. I want to do quite a bit of different stuff today as well because I have so much on my Australian song list, which is obviously a passion for me being Aussie. So there are a couple of really well-known Australian groups. One of the most well-known ones, which is half Australian, half Kiwi, and for all of us, we kind of consider that the same thing, is Crowded House. So a lot of people will have heard of Crowded House. They are most fantastic and brilliant, and they did release some new music in the last probably month. They released a couple of new songs which they wrote over lockdown, and they are well and truly worth checking out. Sorry, just give me a second to clear my throat. There we go. So this is Don't Dream It's Over by Crowded House. There is freedom within, there is freedom without, trying to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you'll never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win. Now I'm towing my car. There's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing me suspicion. But there's no proof in the paper today. Tales of war and waste, but you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win. Now I'm walking again to the beat of a drum, and I'm counting the steps to the door of your heart. Only shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof. Get to know the feeling of liberation and release. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. You know they won't win. Don't let them win. So there we go. That was a little bit of Crowded House. Welcome, Dennis. Really good to have you here with me today. It is always a delight to see you. And I know exactly what sort of music you like. I just did the Under the Milky Way Tonight song you really like too. So I'm not sure if you got to. Yeah, that's a really good song. And I thank you. I'll let you know just quickly. I've got quite a few Crowded House songs on my list, and I'm constantly adding more. So the ones I have on my list at the moment are Something So Strong, which is the one that goes, something so strong could carry you away. And then I've also got Weather With You, which is everywhere you go. Always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go. Always take the weather with you. Don't Dream It's Over, I've just done for you. There's also Better Be Home Soon, which is one of their really lovely songs, which is You Better Be Home Soon. Fall at Your Feet, which is probably one of their best love songs. Now, on that note, we're going to do a love song stream later on. Hello, Kaz. How are you? Welcome. Lovely to see you here. Sorry, I missed saying hello to you there, love. You snuck in while my attention was elsewhere. So you've got Fall at Your Feet, which is and I'll fall at your feet. Oh no, that was a bad version of that. 4 Seasons in One Day. Now We're Getting Somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. And I Walk Away are the current songs I have of Crowded House on my list. So Lurk Away, and the show, I really like it to be, you can either come and chat or you can hang around and listen to it in the background. I like it that way too. I like to listen to it myself on the TV when I'm doing the dishes and hanging around and, just doing life stuff. So I really like that as well. So always feel free to lurk to your heart's content. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to do a little bit more, well, of course, a lot more of the Aussie stuff, but I'll try to do a few of the ones that I haven't done very often. This is one of my absolute favorites that I haven't sung for a few months. This one's it was in a film in the 1980s, which I'm pretty sure was called Against All Odds. John English is the name of the artist, and the song is called Six Ribbons. It's very much in the old traditional folky kind of style of Australia. And I know there's, yeah, there you go. I'm on your TV. Hello. Hello, do you wonder? I hope it's not, well, it's One Division in your own form, isn't it really? There you go. um, so John English is, a lot of you will have heard me do this one long ago, but I haven't sung it for quite a while. And it is definitely one of my favorite older songs. So here we go. This is Six Ribbons by John English. If I were a minstrel, I'd sing you six love songs to tell all the world of the love that we share. If I were a merchant, I'd bring you six diamonds with six blood red roses for my love to wear. But I am a simple man, a poor common farmer. So take these six ribbons to tie back your hair. Yellow and brown, blue as the sky, red as my blood, blue as your eyes. If I were a nobleman, I'd bring you six carriages with six snow white horses to take you anywhere. If I were the emperor, I'd build you six palaces with 600 servants for comforting fare. But I am a simple man, a poor common farmer. So take these six ribbons to tie back your hair. If I were a minstrel, I'd sing you six love songs to tell all the world of the love that we share. So be not afraid, my love, you're never alone, love, while you wear my ribbons tying back your hair. Once I was a simple man, a poor common farmer. I gave you six ribbons to tie back your hair. Truly, truly, all I can share is only six ribbons to tie back your hair. Truly, truly, all I can share. I gave you six ribbons to tie back your hair. So that was John English, Six Ribbons, out of the movie Against All Odds back in the 80s. And it had the actress Ingrid Thornton in it. And I used to get told I looked like her all the time. They, you know, masses of curly hair like her. She was also the same actress that was in Man from Snowy River. I was talking to someone about recently. Hello, welcome, Road. Welcome, Ed. How are you? I hope you are well. Really, really good to have you here today. I was doing one of my more, I'm doing a 100% Australian songs today. So thank you very much. The pink hair is the filter. I can't take credit for that. And it does do a bit of weird stuff with my eyes, but the rest is all me. I like it, and I've actually decided I'm gonna dye it. When I went back and started my visual arts degree when I was 46, when I started, I decided I was going to school with purple hair, and I started with purple hair. But that was a while ago, so I think I need to revert to the purple hair again. Now, Rhoda, I know what you want to hear, and I will definitely organize that one for you. Now, if anyone wants to come and join me, you're more than welcome to. I don't require anyone other than me to do Australian stuff as well. So if anyone's feeling the urge to come and chat and sing or anything like that, the link is there. If not, I'm just going to keep going. So I decided I wanted to sing, and I was just going to come and try out my new mic, which I'm liking very much, and I much prefer singing standing up. So this is my standing setup. Now I will do quite a few of the In Excess song. Everyone also knows Men at Work, but I'm going to do one of the other songs that I love of theirs that was off the same album that Down Under was on. And this song's called Overkill. It's also got one of my favorite videos of I'm from Melbourne, Australia, and it's got one of it was all of their videos were made in Melbourne, and well, bulk of them as far as I'm aware. And on that note, I can't sing highly enough about Ed's channel. Now, Ed, I don't think I've made you a mod yet, and I do apologize. I'll try to put the link in. I met Ed through Conspiracy, who we all know and love dearly. Ed is phenomenally gifted. The guitar work, the visuals. Kaz, he also has some phenomenal ones with the beautiful skies in them, particularly one called Horizon is just absolutely stunning. So I'll make sure I put a link to Ed in the chat for everyone as well, because it's absolutely like, and we've all got I know all of us here have quite a bit of the heavy metal bent to us as well. We like some of the heavier stuff too. And like phenomenal guitar player, like thoroughly recommend. So I'll put a link to that in the chat for everyone as well. Welcome external. I hope you are well today as well. So I'm doing purely Aussie today, and you're like fully seriously gifted, and I don't say that lightly, and a lot of people will know that of me. So, and I know there's a few people that'll definitely dig you here at the moment. So actually, let me really quickly do that now before I get sidetracked, because the way of the streaming is, here we go, is your link, is that I will sing a couple of songs and I'll entirely forget. So here is the link. Now, interestingly enough, I was born with the name Erica as well, and I couldn't pronounce R's when I was younger. So I used to call myself Edica. And most of my family call me Eddie or Violet now, because my name's been Violet for a very long time. So there's a bit of an Ed tie-in for you as well. There's your, that's a copy of the link to Ed's channel there. So I thoroughly recommend everyone picks that up as well. It's like seriously, seriously good. So on that note, I'll try to do a little bit of the heavier and some of the more interesting Aussie stuff as well. I am going to do the Overkill by, I did put it in the chat, here we go. Overkill by Men at Work is my next one. So my pleasure, anytime. And I know there's a lot of people here you'll really dig too. So I'm also later on today, and it will probably be in probably roughly 3-4 hours time, I'd say. I'm going to do a proper 2-3 hour sing stream as well. And we're going to do love songs as the theme for tonight. So that'll be later on as well. So here we go. This is Overkill by Men at Work. I can't get to sleep. Think about the implications of diving into deep, and possibly the complications, especially at night. I worry over situations I know will be all right. Perhaps it's just imagination. Night after night reappear. Night after night, my heartbeat shows the fear. Ghosts appear and fade away. and I wish the bots would too. Alone between the sheets only brings exasperation. It's time to walk the streets, smell the desperation. At least there's pretty lights, and though there's little variation, it nullifies the night from overkill. Day after day reappear. Night after night, my heartbeat shows the fear. Ghosts appear and fade away. Come back another day. I can't get to sleep. I think about the implications of diving into deep, and possibly the complications, especially at night. I worry over situations I know will be all right. It's just overkill. Day after day reappear. Night after night, my heartbeat shows the fear. Ghosts appear and fade away. Ghosts appear and fade away. Ghosts appear and fade away. Okay, there we go. So that is one of my favorite songs, particularly one of my favorite Men at Work songs. So I hope you all like that one. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's skip the bots. So my next song is actually going to be dedicated to the bots. This is this one. Okay. So this is by a group out of Newcastle who I adore. A lot of you will have heard me sing this one before. It's by a group called The Tenants. I do warn you, I'm going to be swearing a bit in this one. And I do love my swear singing. And in Australia, we swear like you wouldn't believe. We have 1,000 ways of saying mate that everyone understands too. So the song is called You Ship Me to Tears. And this is dedicated to all of the bots out there. Put the name in the chat. And after this one, Road, I'll do you the Kookaburra song, which is my standing request for Road, which is definitely along the Australian side of things. So, yeah. Agreed, Dennis. Like, well and truly, as Molly Meldrum, wow, who used to do Countdown here, would say, do yourself a favor and check it out. So there you go. And he's another Melbourne man. So this is dedicated to all of the bots out there. I know they've been rampant recently, and I thank all of my bot swatters in the chat at the moment, because you certainly have been keeping my singing a lot easier when I don't have to be watching the chat every 2 seconds. So here we go. This is You Ship Me to Tears by The Tenants. There's a little man and he sticks in my mind. He's a pain in the ass and he seems to find every bone in my body with an axe to grind. And all I gotta say about it, you ship me to tears. Am I making this clear? Just give me a break, for fuck's sakes. He's got a big car and he drives real fast, but you can't see where you're going with your head up your ass. His voice is kind of muffled because it's full of shit. And all I got to say about it, you ship me to tears. Am I making this clear? Just give me a break, for fuck's sakes. My little doggy, how you've grown so tall. You've grown into a very painful know-it-all. I'd love to shove your head into a barbed wire fence, but you'd probably tell me all about it. You're shipping to tears. Am I making this clear? Just give me a break, for fuck's sakes. You're shipping to tears, for fuck's sakes. So that is dedicated to all of the bots out there. You ship me to tears by the tenants. There we go. And I love the fact that there's always a song for every occasion. And that was the one for the moment. So yeah, Ed's channel is like seriously good, everyone. And you know, you don't often hear me ranting about people like that. And you know, I'm also, you know, fair compliments where compliments are due too. So yeah, I understand, love. I hope you have a really good night and send my love to Boy and Lovey as well. I have missed seeing them. Yeah, well worth checking out. Yeah. Keep that spatula going. I think we need a bit more swatting, love. um, oh, I know, right? And it makes me laugh, and it's my one of my favorite Vent the Volcano songs. So if I'm ever really, really angry, I put that song on and now I sing to it and I always feel better. It's like a break state song. I always feel good at the other end. So bear with me. I'm just grabbing the lyrics for Road because Road loves the Kookaburra song. Last time I did this one, I tried to make it look like a dancing banana, and I don't quite know how well that turned out. So we do have a couple of alternate verses that they sing here as well. We all learn them at school and kindergarten and stuff like that. So every Aussie will know that. Hello, Pug. How are you? Welcome. Really, really good to see you. Enjoy the drive, and I hope you enjoy the silly song. I just dedicated one to the bots. That was fun. So here we go. So this is my standing request for Road. So this one's for you, the Kookaburra songs with alternate verses. Here we go. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Merry, merry king of the bush is he. Laugh, Kookaburra, laugh. Kookaburra, gay your life must be. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, eating all the gumdrops he can see. Stop, Kookaburra, stop. Kookaburra, save some there for me. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, counting all the monkeys he can see. Laugh, Kookaburra, laugh. Kookaburra, that's not a monkey, that's me. And here we have the alternate verses. Kookaburra sits on an electric wire, jumping up and down with his pants on fire. Ouch, Kookaburra, ouch. Kookaburra, hot your tail must be. Kookaburra sits on a rusty nail, gets a boo-boo in his tail. Cry, Kookaburra, cry. Kookaburra, oh, how life can be. There you go. So that's the Kookaburra songs for Road. And amongst Waltzing Matilda, there's probably not a lot of other stuff that's more Aussie that we all know. And if I do have the breath left at the end, I might sing you out with Waltzing Matilda, but we'll see how we go. On that note, I'm just going to keep the music going. So this is another one of my favorite ones I've been singing recently, which is by a group called Mental as Anything, and we call them the Mentals here. This was one that was quite big here in the 80s. And what I discovered when I sung it for the first time was that quite a few people knew it. So, which always makes me happy. We have an alternate verse we use in Australia. So instead of saying, why don't you come up to my place and live it up? We normally say, why don't you come up to my place and have a bong? Which is what everyone used to say back in the 80s. Because, you know, that's what we do. We like to change the words. So this is the Mentals, Live It Up. And this is one of my happy, fun, perky songs. So here we go. How can you see looking through those tears? Don't you know you're worth your weight in gold? I can't believe that you're alone in here. Let me warm your hands against the cold. Close encounter with a hard-hearted man who never gave half of what he got. Has made you wish that you'd never been born. That's a shame, 'cause you've got the lot. Hey there, you with the sad face, come up to my place and live it up. You beside the dance floor, what do you cry for? Let's live it up. If you smile, the walls would come down on all the people in this pickup joint. But if you laughed, you'd level this town. Hey, lonely girl, that's just the point. Hey, yeah, you with the sad face, come up to my place and live it up. You beside the dance floor, what do you cry for? Let's live it up. Just answer me the question why. You stand alone by the phone in the corner and cry. Hey, baby, how can you see looking through those tears? Don't you know you're worth your weight in gold? I can't believe that you're alone in here. Let me warm your hands against the cold. If you smile, the walls fall down on all the people in this pickup joint. But if you laughed, you'd level this town. Hey, lonely girl, that's just the point. Hey, yeah, you with the sad face, come up to my place and live it up. You beside the dance floor, what do you cry for? Let's live it up. Let's live it up. Live it up. Live it up. Hey, yeah, you with a sad face, come up to my place. Come up to my place, baby. Hey, yeah, you with the sad face, come up to my place and live it up. You beside the dance floor, what do you cry for? Let's live it up. You with the sad face, come up to my place and live it up. You beside the dance floor, what do you cry for? Let's live it up. There we go. That was the Mentals, aka Mental as Anything, Live It Up, which definitely makes me happy. You know what? I nearly sung that one a second ago and I went, I'll do this one first. Welcome, Jenny. I hope you are well. And look, I'll tell you what, I'll try to save that for my last song. The reason is I very rarely have breath left after the end of Beds Are Burning, as a lot of you will appreciate why. But you have to do the full voice, you know, because I have to put on the full Peter Garrett for that one. And I love that song with a passion. So I am definitely happy to do that as my last song for tonight. That's a guaranteed. So I was talking about something else before. That's been pushed. Whatever it was, it's been pushed. Okay. So let's try to do something a little bit more modern for you, because I'm really trying to just give people a bit of a, you know, slice of some Aussie music as well, and hopefully you hear some stuff that you like or it reminds you of some music from your past or something like that. So this is was probably in the last few years, this song. So Vance Joy is the name of the artist, and the song is called Riptide, and it's turned into one of my favorite ones to sing. So I'm just going to grab my coffee really quickly and have a quick sip while I tell you about this one. And when someone requested it, I thought, oh, I know that song. I'll give it a go. And it's definitely become a favorite. So I apologize. I've got my keyboard, which is normally where my laptop is at the moment, behind me. This is my little studio we're in at the moment. So I make art in here all day and I sing and I study and I do numerous things while the cat sleeps on the daybed. So, but anyway, here we go. This is Vance Joy Riptide. So there we go. I'm sufficiently recaffeined and we're good to go. I might just actually give us a slightly different filter for this one because we've had this one for a few. Keep it a little bit interesting. Should we have double violets? How about that? You can have two of me. La, la, la. Okay, let's do that for this one. Here we go. I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. Oh, all my friends are turning green. You're the magician's assistant in their dream. Ah, ooh, ooh, ah, and they've come unstuck. Lady running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I want to be your left hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. There's this movie that I think you'll like. This guy decides to quit his job and heads to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself, and she's been living on the higher shelf. Ah, ooh, ah, and they've come unstuck. Lady running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I want to be your left hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I just wanna know if you're gonna stay. I just gotta know. I can't have it, I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. Oh, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I want to be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Oh, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I want to be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and you got a lump in your throat 'cause I'm gonna sing the words wrong. Oh, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and you got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Yeah, I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. And I mucked up a line there, so that's kind of apt. So there you go. That was Riptide by Vance Joy, and I love that song. I must admit, I have so much fun with that one. It's one of my my new ones. Hello. I hope the One Division is doing you well. um, so there we go. There's a little bit of actually, Micah, let's go blue for a while. um, Yeah, double trouble. Bit of fun. Bit of fun. See, my hair's brown, not actually pink, but I do like the pink. um, doing, yeah, likewise. Okay. So on that note, we've got about 15 minutes left. I'm going to make sure I build my breath capacity up to do Beds Are Burning It as the last song, which is incredibly fitting. So let me just quickly pick out. I'm going to do a quick Split Ends song now. I'm a massive, massive Split Ends fan. Split Ends is where Crowded House came from. They are a Kiwi group, a New Zealand group, but to all of us, we don't consider it any different. I'm half Kiwi as well, so we're kind of like cousins, you know. It's that's kind of how it works with New Zealand. So this is Split Ends, and one of my favourite songs of theirs called One Step Ahead. And this is so not the right background for this. So give me a second. I will. There we go. So this is what I'm going to sing, and let me just give us something different. Yeah, this will do for now. Let's go for a negative image, shall we? So Split Ends, One Step Ahead. One step ahead of you. Stay in motion. Keep an open mind. Love is a race won by two. Your emotion, my solitude. If I stop, I could lose my head. So I'm losing you instead. Either way, I'm confused. You slow me down. What can I do? There's one particular way I have to choose. One step ahead of you. Always someone makes it hard to move. She says, boy, I want you to stay. But I saved it all for another day. If I stop, I could lose my head, but I'm ready for romance. Either way, I'm confused. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can only stay one step ahead of you. Da da la da da la da da la da da la da 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 la da da la da da la da da la da. Stop, I confess, sometimes I don't know where I'm going. Part of me stays with you. I'm slowing down. What can I do? It's hard to stay one step ahead of you. Uh-huh. One step ahead of you. Time is running out, catching up with you. One step ahead of you. When I hold you close, can I really lose? One step ahead, only one step ahead. She's only one step ahead of you. So that was One Step Ahead by Split Ends, and I so love them. I have quite a few Split Ends songs on my list too, and I do different ones depending on, you know, if I've got more Aussies here, I'll do some of the different stuff. If not, I tend to do the more popular stuff people have got. So yeah, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate. I think this is probably the right background for Beds Are Burning, actually, because that was like very 80s kind of semi gritty, all that sort of stuff as well. Oh, thank you very much. I do really, really appreciate it. Okay, so I've probably got enough time for one more song and then I'll end with Beds Are Burning. So by far the most requested stuff and probably the Australian stuff I sing the most of has to be In Excess. I did start off with Never Tear Us Apart, but I would very much like to do another one. Bomba Clot, so good to see you. I'm really, really glad you were here. Thank you very much. It's I do apologize. I normally do streams way later than I used to, and it's quite hard for a lot of people to catch me. So I know you're normally well and truly into the day before I get started. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to do one more In Excess song. If anyone has a preference to In Excess songs, let me know in the chat. If not, I'll quickly pick one out. I might do Need You Tonight. I've been asked to do this one a couple of times recently. So, okay. Welcome. I hope you were good. I really do. It's really good to see you. Really good to see you. So here we go, a little bit more In Excess. This is Need You Tonight. All you've got is this moment. 21st century's yesterday. You can care all you want. Everybody does, yeah, that's okay. So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've gotta let you know. I've gotta let you know. You're one of my kind. I need you tonight, 'cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, boy, makes me sweat. How do you feel? I'm lonely. What do you think? Can't think at all. What you gonna do? Gonna live my life. So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've gotta let you know. I've gotta let you know. You're one of my kind. I need you tonight, 'cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, boy, that makes me sweat. So how do you feel? I'm lonely. What do you think? Can't think at all. What you gonna do? Gonna live my life. How do you feel? I'm lonely. What do you think? Can't think at all. What you gonna do? Gonna live my life. So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've gotta let you know. I've gotta let you know. So slide over here and give me a moment. I've gotta let you know. I've gotta let you know. You're one of my kind. So there we go. That was Need You Tonight by NXS. Sorry, I forgot to keep the mic to my face there, which will definitely help. Mediate. Oh, damn it. Sorry. I'll do Mediate next time for you. And I love Mediate. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm really glad you enjoyed that. So, look, I've got a lot of original material. I love singing covers for practice as well. I find it so much fun, and I don't often sing a lot of the Aussie stuff. So I really like to. I'm going to try once a week to at least do, either just a short hour one like this, or do a longer one where I do purely Aussie stuff. So. So bear with me for a second. I'm definitely going to need a little bit of my coffee for this. So this next one's going to be my last song for today. But having said that, we're about to go 2 p.m. here, and I think probably in 2-3 hours, probably more around the 3-hour mark, I'll be back for another Sing stream tonight, and Pug will come and join me, and hopefully some other people as well. And we're going to do a love song theme tonight as well, which opens up a huge amount of music too. So if anyone's around later on, please do come and join us. If not, it'll be here to check out at a later date. And it's always fun, and we never quite know what's going to happen every time we do a stream, and that's what I love about it. I picked up my first song, that was it. And I'm like, okay, let's go with it. And that's how it often goes, and I really like that. And I thank all of you because you're all often very much a part of that too. So here we go. It'd be wrong of me not to end with some Midnight Oil. So this is Beds Are Burning by Midnight Oil. Out where the river broke, the bloodwood and the desert oak, Holden wrecks and boiling diesels, steaming 45 degrees. The time has come to say fair's fair, to pay the rent, to pay our share. The time has come. A fact's a fact. It belongs to them. Let's give it back. How can we dance when our earth is turning? How do we sleep while our beds are burning? How can we dance when our earth is turning? How do we sleep while our beds are burning? The time has come to say fair's fair, to pay the rent now, to pay our share. For we'll scare the cockatoos from Canton East to Yanamdu. The western desert lives and breathes in 45 degrees. The time has come to say fair's fair, to pay the rent, to pay our share. The time has come, a fact's a fact, it belongs to them. Let's give it back. How can we dance when our earth is turning? How do we sleep while our beds are burning? How can we dance when our earth is turning? How do we sleep while our beds are burning? The time has come to say fair's fair, to pay the rent now, to pay our share. The time has come, a fact's a fact, it belongs to them. We're gonna give it back. How can we dance when our earth is turning? How do we sleep while our beds are burning? And on this matter, I have one thing and only one thing to say. It always was and it always will be. Midnight Oil, I love you. You were ahead of your time in this. And this protest is still bloody going here in Australia, and it's not freaking cool. Always was, always will be. Love the oils. Okay, so there's a little Aussie moment for you. And a lot of you won't know what I'm talking about. But that's okay. That's what it's all about. So that was Beds Are Burning by In Excess. And that was such a good song. There was actually another, I'm nearly out of breath. Let me just give you a really quick snippet, because there was another Australian protest song that came out at the same time, which I love. And it's called Solid Rock by Goanna. And a lot of you will probably know this song. And I'll just give you the chorus just so you know for next time, because that's seriously, I can feel that in the bottom of my diaphragm, that one. And that's one of those songs that you got to give it your all. And that's okay. There's a couple I sing like that in, We're Not Going to Take It. It's one of those you got to give it your all too. So anyway, this is Solid Rock by Goanna, and I'm only going to do a tiny bit of it just so you know the song. So um, out here, nothing changes, not in a hurry anyway. Feel the endlessness with the coming of the light of day. We're talking about chosen place. You wouldn't sell it in a marketplace. Well, just a minute now. Standing on solid rock, standing on sacred ground, living on borrowed time, and the winds of change are blowing down the line. Solid rock, standing on sacred ground, living on borrowed time, and the winds of change are blowing down the line. So anyway, let's go on a solid rock for a later date. So I think we're pretty much there. We go. We've just gone bang on an hour. So on that note, thank you everyone for joining me. It's been a really, really good chat today. And I must admit, I do kind of like this, just, you know, sing for an hour, you know, and really enjoy it. So Wanda, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed your television bopping away, dancing, enjoying today. Dennis, in your wonderful varying forms, it's lovely to have you here. Same with you, my beloved spatula. Cause I hope your day is good. Road, always, always. And I know you're always a really big supporter, and I do thank you for that too, because you know, it does really, really mean a lot to me. I've very much been missing your morning farm fix, to be honest, but I know that's all weather dependent as well at the moment. Ed as well, it's been an absolute delight. I'm going to just quickly put Ed's channel link in again quickly now, which I've just done for you too, because he has like a really good channel. He's really, really gifted, and I know a lot of you will appreciate that. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anyone. External Affairs, a delight as always. It was and just on that, sorry, the reason my sound sounds better is I'm using my new mic. So I think I'm going to go, this one I prefer because I can sing with it better. And I think it's got a far better sound than the other one, if that makes sense. So there we go. Thank you for joining us, bots. I hope you enjoyed the song I sung you. Pug, a delight as always. I look forward to having a sing with you later on. We'll get the love songs going. And Jenny, of course, always. And Cecilia will be one of my first ones later on because that's definitely on the love song side of things. So, okay, did I miss anyone? I do apologize if I've missed anyone. I'm Bombercloud, of course. Okay, there's a video you all must see. I'll share that first time when I come back. I love this video with passion. And there's a reason I call him Bomber now. Because I can never pronounce it the right way either. And I know what it means. Very, very, very good to have you here. I really, really appreciate seeing you. See, when I sing, I go into silly mode. And particularly when I sing things like Midnight Oil that take all my oxygen, I kind of giggle for a while as I catch up, which is one of my weird little idiosyncrasies. You all probably worked out that I giggle after I finish a song. That's why. Partly it's fun, partly I need oxygen. So, oh, my pleasure. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. And we have fun here. And it's always different. That's the beauty of it. We never quite know what's going to happen. You know, sometimes we end up heavy metal. Sometimes we end up with love songs. Sometimes we, you know, sometimes I go on a Sweeney Todd. I love singing Sweeney Todd more than anything. So, you know, you get a bit of that sometimes too. So on that note, everyone, we have just gone the hour. It's been a huge amount of fun, and I hope to see you all later on for some love songs. If not, we'll see you on the other side. And I hope your day is good wherever you are. Bye.